Foul on number 14, Guerrero, his second, the team's 8th. Devontae Carter with a 1 and the bonus. Foul. Curry, his third, team's 9th. Essinger with 1-1 for the Bruins. Foul number 14, Guerrero, his third, team's 10th. Escobar with 2 for the Bruins. Final score, the Bruins 54, the Giants 44. We'd like to thank our game sponsor, Health Market Agent Evan King.
Hey Giant fans, I'm Evan King with Evan King Health Markets in downtown Marion. I want to make sure that your health is king. I specialize in under 65 health insurance, including dental, vision, supplemental, critical illness, and hospital coverages. And I can also help with Medicare and senior benefits. Give me a call to schedule your free consultation. I want to make sure that your health is king. Go Giants!
My grandma was such an adventurer. She went everywhere, and she loved every minute of it. I can't believe I'm following in her footsteps, seeing these amazing places. Of course, First Farmers Bank and Trust Mobile Banking takes the stress out of traveling. I can pay my bills and monitor my finances from anywhere. I really have everything I need. Well, almost everything. First Farmers Bank and Trust Mobile Banking, making banking easier.
Casey Clevenger, all-around athlete. Casey Clevenger came from a good family. Talked about his dad, but Casey was, to me, the epitome of a competitor.
Clevenger, he takes a shot, and it's going to be good. Clevenger with his first 2 of the game. Clevenger puts one up, 2-pointer, good. Does a great job of getting it. Look at that, nice play. So that's what happened there on a lot of the shots. But Clevenger puts one up. They call it a 2-pointer. I don't think Dan's going to want a nice rebound. Coach's son's out there playing. Boom, got it right back. Clevenger says, I can do that. He was no 3-pointers. There's one by 3-pointer. Casey Clevenger. Giants are on the run again. Oh, what a feedback. Get in there. Basket and foul. So, it's all those Giants fans. There's one inside. There's a bunny. Got it. Clevenger turnover. And Clevenger puts it up by himself. Gets it. So the Giants have only senior started and only one senior on the bench. Good basket. Oh, they do. Clevenger. Nice. Good fake. Oh, man. Took him out, didn't he? Clevenger gets his 5th point of the game. Tie. Casey Clevenger got it for 3 points. Clevenger got it! And the man, Casey Clevenger in the green, he scored! What a shot! Casey Clevenger got it! Got it! In the day. Spider-Man! Got it! Clevenger got it! I shouldn't. I tied at 43. I shouldn't say things really didn't happen, but he should have. Well, I think there was in quick again. Clevenger for a 3. Got it. Free throw. Got it. 57-55, Marion. Minute 36 left to play. Well, boys played a lot of great football at basketball for Marion. And baseball. Baseball, outstanding baseball. That's a great slaughter. Clevenger. Nice pass to Davian. Get it in. Got it. 66-60. They're going to see what free throws really do for a basketball team. 60.
I loved his team. He had personality, he had spirit, he has heart, and to me, probably as good in basketball, maybe a little bit better in baseball, but I think a very all-around athlete with a great attitude and somebody you just have to love.
From the historic Bill Green Athletic Arena, the home of the 8-time state champion Marion Giants, tonight we've got Marion Giant basketball. Tonight the Giants host the Northrop Bruins. Hello everyone, I'm Greg Keaton. Our very special Marion Giant guest tonight is probably one of the greatest athletes that Marion High School has seen. He also was a Mental Award winner in Attitude Award winner in football, went to the state in baseball, went to the state as a football player, and if it hadn't been for a big second half comeback, would have went to the state in basketball.
Yes.
Welcome, Casey Clevenger. Welcome to the broadcast.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the invite. I'm honored to be here. It's great to be back. This is home.
Of course, everybody knows you, but a lot more people probably know your dad and mom, Kerry and Wanda Clevenger, who've been just tremendous supporters of this program for years.
One of the greatest pleasures a person can have and that I've had is being the son of those two people. So yes, they are pillars in this community and both wonderful people.
So what's it feel like when you walk back into this arena, because it's been 30-plus years since you played?
Yeah.
Do you have some memories of walking into this place of some games you had here?
Yeah, you know, it's everything from being a child to playing here. This is home, as I mentioned just a second ago. But I can picture being in the seats as a young kid, watching Dave Colescott, watching Rocky Adrians, and then being fortunate enough to be in the middle school time frame watching the Dream Team, and then going out and doing it. You know, the people before me kind of set the bar high, and I just tried to achieve and be as close to them as I could.
Well, you know what, just a few days ago, I was watching some highlights of your career in your senior season, and one thing I noticed watching you play, the word that kept coming to me was such a precision player, because it seemed like you never took a bad shot, which you may have taken one in your career, but it seemed like every shot was a good shot, every pass was the right pass. I think you were a coach's dream.
You may have shown all my makes in that clip there. I don't know.
Well, I couldn't find any misses. I just got the makes.
The guys at work were teasing, saying, how are they going to come up with highlights for basketball? They might need to get your baseball or football highlights in there.
Well, as I was watching the games, it seemed like, you know, Coach Gunn had to be thrilled, because when he had you on the floor, it seemed like you was kind of like a stable force of the team, because you were out there and things didn't get out of whack.
Yeah, I was definitely more of a role player in that group, but it was fun because that group our senior year had really played together since we were in 6th and 7th grade, so it was a lot of fun. Most of my assignments were on the defensive side, and then I just had to step up and hit shots when I needed to.
Well, I know your junior year where you were 18-2 in the regular season and finished up 21-3. Then your senior year, you was 15-5, but then you got on a good roll. You won the sectional 3 games there. You beat Massacran, Eastbrook, Oak Hill. I'm sure you remember those. The regional was Northfield and Caston. Yeah. The semi-state Concord, and then Whitco. Yeah. So that was a nice little run. We won't talk about the last game.
The dreaded Whitco word, right? Yes. Yeah. We so we had a great run in football, and 4 out of our starting 5 that year played football. So everyone but Jerry Freshwater, and so we started off a little slow that year, a little bit rusty. Matter of fact, I think we had a 3-game losing streak at one time throughout our senior year, but then really started to mesh and play great as a team as time went on, and as you said, had a really good run and thought we had ourselves going to the state championship, but just kind of ran out of gas in that second half of the Whitco game in South Bend.
But you were so successful in different sports, and a few weeks ago we had Jeff Todd on here who played several sports. We don't have a lot of multi-sport athletes anymore. You played the 3 big sports of the day: baseball, football, and basketball, and did them all well. Yeah,
you know, and what I loved about it is what it did for me in life. I mean, I think there's different types of people and players that play all those sports, and being around them, it helped me to develop my personality and my ability to relate to as many people as I think you need to.
So obviously, probably baseball was your favorite sport.
You know, growing up in Marion, Indiana, basketball, you wanted to be a Marion Giant. You wanted to wear this uniform. I was definitely better in baseball, but basketball was always in my blood, and I love being in here.
And then you left there, went to college, and had a good college career.
Yeah, you know, I was fortunate enough. My recruiting class for a northern school at Notre Dame was ranked either 2nd or 3rd in the country, which is just unheard of. Northern schools baseball, it just doesn't happen. And we played 2 of my years. We were 1 game away from the College World Series and had a lot of fun. I joke and say I chased a lot of foul balls there, but I was fortunate enough to letter and play with some guys that had some great careers and played in the big leagues.
So what was the name of this university?
University of Notre Dame, yes.
I'm not sure I've heard of that. Maybe I'll ask our athletic director if he's heard of it. Yeah. I think he's talked about it once or twice.
Yeah, very special place to me, that's for sure. Great to have a degree from there. But I tell you, growing up in Marion, Indiana, being a Marion Giant was just as special.
Well, that says another thing besides the 3 sports. To go to Notre Dame, you have to know some things in the classroom.
I did pretty well in school, yes. But I think having baseball on the top of my application really helped me get in there, because my sister's a lot smarter than me, and she was not fortunate enough to get in there, and my daughter the same way did not get accepted, and she's a lot smarter than I am.
Well, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight with Casey Clevenger, hopefully a Marion Giant victory. But right now we're going to take a little timeout, and we'll be back in just a moment with more pregame as we get ready for the Marion Giants game tonight.
may not be able to knock down the threes, but when it comes to your smile, I'm a straight shooter. Gorman and Bunch Orthodontics. We'll put a smile on your face.
The goal isn't graduation day. It's a better every day after. It's the first day in your new career. Your first pay raise. The 5th day of that week-long vacation. It's the first paid holiday home with your family. Or the day of your last car loan payment. Much sooner than you thought. At Ivy Tech Community College, we don't just care about your degree, we care about your life. Let's get started at ivytech.edu.
At Insurance Management Group, our mission is to protect our coworkers, communities, and clients. One way in doing so is we educate and equip our clients with the information that they need to make the best insurance decision for them. Please check us out at insurancemanagementgroup.com. Looking forward to working with you soon.
Athletic Arena, we're just a few moments away from the starting lineup. It's a nice big game. The Marion Giants, who were victorious last night over Logansport 83-53, it was probably one of the better performances of the year by the Giants. They started off down 7-0, and they put it together and just kind of ran away with the ball game. But tonight, it's a new game. You start off 0-0. We've got the Northrop Bruins, who come in with a 4-12 record. But you know anytime we play a Fort Wayne team, it's going to be a good contest.
Yeah, you know the Fort Wayne teams are always up there battling each other, and it's a lot of rivalries, so you never know. The record may not speak to what the talent level really is.
A few weeks ago, Fort Wayne South came in here with a 1-9 record and won the ball game. So when they come in here, it's like you're 0-0, and Coach Blackmon's always telling his players, even last night, I'm sure, at halftime when we were up 17, he told them, okay, it's 0-0 now. Go back like it's 0-0.
Yeah, and watching Northrop warm up, I mean, they definitely passed the eyeball test. Look like they have some good size, so should be in for an interesting night tonight.
I remember we was talking about your parents earlier when I was a young kid years and years ago, going out to Manor Park and watching the Plymouth Club Bombers softball team. In fact, Ronnie Carmen was my favorite player back then, and I believe he's sitting over there underneath the basket.
I see him.
The big Marion Giants supporter.
Yes.
I'd go out there and watch him, just waiting for him to hit one out of the park.
Those were great memories for our family as well. So my cousin Travis and I were basically raised at Manor Park, following the Plymouth Club Bombers around.
And they had a really good team there through the 70s.
Yeah.
I mean, won some state championships.
And played even on the national level a lot of times. So yeah, they were very. My dad was the maestro of putting that crew together and had a lot of talented people around him.
And am I correct that your dad actually played for Jack Colescott?
He did. But one of the neatest things, in you know how well Coach Colescott's thought of, but you know my dad played for him, I played for him. Just to have time around that man is just an honor.
And he's still just as sharp as could be. I mean, talking to him, you can talk to him all day about everything, and he'll just be right there.
I to this day, I refer to him, you know, quite often, especially when you're talking about athletics, but just even life things, and just a pleasure of a man. Good golly, that's what he'd always say. Good golly.
Well, you played for a coach in basketball, Dan Gunn, to show you how long ago it was. He was one of the teachers in high school when I was in high school.
Yeah, Coach Gunn. I have not, unfortunately, I have not been in touch with him recently, but yeah, Coach Gunn did a great job for us.
Well, I know real quickly before we go to an interview, one of the first times I talked to Coach Gunn when he came here to show you how you would downplay his team. We're getting ready to do the first game he's coaching, and before our interview, I said, hey, you should have a good team. Our JV team was 19-1. You got some talent. He goes, we don't have any talent. I said, okay, all right. I guess it's a new era. Bill Green's gone and things have changed.
Sounds like Lou Holtz. Yeah.
Right now we're going to listen to Coach Blackmon talk about tonight's matchup with the Northrop Bruins. Coach, back at the arena tonight for a big game against Fort Wayne Northrop.
It's going to be an exciting game. You know, when you think about Fort Wayne, Northrop, I think about Southside. Fort Wayne beat those guys in a close ball game. Southside, came in and beat us down the stretch. So they're a similar ball club. We let those guys slip out of here. Hopefully, we come with a better attitude against Northrop.
What are we going to see on the floor when we play them tonight?
That's similar style. They're going to do a lot of half-court traps. They're going to try to extend their defense and force us into the turnover. So we got to execute well offensively, and defensively we got to keep the pressure on them.
Coach, you got a real young ball club. You have 7 games left to get ready for the tournament. So what do you really work on right now?
Continue to develop. This is a time of the season where guys get better. We're towards the end of our year, so we're a lot older than we were at the beginning of the year in certain situations. So hopefully we can learn all those valuable lessons that teams that we played at the beginning of the year, and it works out in our favor now.
And then moving right ahead, we got Muncie Central coming up this week.
Muncie Central's playing great ball now. They get going through a coach's change, but similar situation as far as the way they play, style of play. They do the dribble drive offensively. So if you guard those guys man to man, you really got to do a good job of communicating, because they go downhill and they move that ball well. Defensively, they try to mix it up a little bit. So it's going to be a complete game. We got to come to play.
Coach, let's get a big win tonight.
Sounds good.
There's a new game in town at Greg Hubler Buick GMC. And supporting the Marion community is our #1 goal. From raising funds for local charities to volunteering our time, to giving back any way we can. Greg Hubler Buick GMC is behind the Marion community all the way. That includes being a proud sponsor of Marion High School basketball. For the best deals in town, it's a slam dunk at Greg Hubler Buick GMC.
Initially, I started working at the Splash House because my friends from previous years always talked about how they enjoyed working here.
The thought of saving lives every day, I guess, would be fun to me.
When I applied to be a lifeguard, it was kind of right up my alley, and it's something I'd never done before, so I kind of want to try something new.
I've met a lot of my best friends working here, and it's just so much fun to be here with everyone.
Hi, my name is Nick McKinley, and I'm your local State Farm agent and your Giants PA announcer. Sometimes it's really hard to separate the two. Hold on a second. Nick McKinley, State Farm, this is Nick. Oh yeah, I can save you $300. Great, I'll see you soon. Like I said, it's really hard to separate that sometimes. But it's easy for you to separate from your insurance company. Come on down to Nick McKinley State Farm, and we'll save you some money and get you the best service in town. See you soon.
Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, we're just about a minute and 15 seconds away from the national anthem and starting lineups. I'm looking forward to a good game tonight.
It'll be exciting. I saw the Giants play against Noblesville earlier this year. That's the only time I've seen them in person.
That's not a good game
yeah,
today.
That's what I realize that. But at the same thing, I saw a lot of good things out of the team, and I really like the point guard that's back, Betts, and then of course Townsend. So that'll be exciting.
They had a good game last night, and the key was they played really good defense, held Logansport to 53, because the 6 losses the Giants had this year, the teams have scored at least 76 points.
Okay.
So the victories, though, they've held them down. So the key is their defense kind of sets up their offense.
Yeah, a lot of that can happen, and you get some transition points and try to squeak out a lead that way.
Of course, I know down where you see a lot of games now, I see a lot of scores like in the 40s. And I don't understand that, because I asked a while back, in fact, I asked a sports writer down there, I said, now can you explain to me how a team could be in the state finals today with a 3-point shot and score 48 points, and James Blackmon Sr., when he was playing in the 80s without the 3-point shot, scored 52 points by himself.
They may need to put a shot clock in. That might be the answer. But the other side of that is there's some really good defensive teams down in Central Indiana.
So it's the defense, it's not that they can't shoot. I just want to get that clear. Okay.
Some nights.
Okay.
Yeah,
sit back and get ready to enjoy Marion Giant basketball tonight.
Tonight we welcome the Fort Wayne Northrop Bruins as they take on your Marion Giants. We want to thank tonight's game sponsor, health market agent Evan King. Marion High School and the IHSAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and fans. We request your cooperation in supporting the student athletes and the officials in a positive manner. Profanity, derogatory comments, or other intimidating actions directed at the athletes, officials, coaches, or other fans will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal. We also remind you that Marion High School is a smoke-free and vape-free facility. On behalf of Superintendent Keith Burke, Principal Lloyd Bryant, and Athletic Director Steve Mortz, thank you for attending tonight's game. At this time, we ask you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's give a giant welcome to the Northrop Bruins. Let's meet the starters for the Bruins. A 6'1" senior, number 1, Keon Bates Jr. A 6'1" junior, number 4, Dallas Lawrence. A 5'10" freshman, number 5, Don LeRae Reese Jr. A 5'10" senior, number 11, Nitez Chandler Merriweather. And a 6'6" senior, number 25, Dolman Alexander. The Bruins are coached by Rod Chamble. The Giants are coached by the Hall of Famer, James Blackmon. Tonight's officials are Harrison Blackmon, Sean West, and Christopher Loving.
Well, Marion Giant fans, where we're at tonight in Marion, the state of Indiana, across the country, around the world, all the Marion Giant fans, alumni tuned in, get ready to see a big victory tonight. And we are our special guest, Mr. Casey Clevenger.
Thank you for having me. As I mentioned earlier, it's great to be back, and the introduction's always exciting here at Bill Green Athletic Arena.
And if I can get through the night without calling you Kerry Clevenger, it's going to be miraculous.
Yeah, I've been called a lot worse.
We're ready for basketball. The opening tip is controlled by the Giants. Giants come in at 9-6. Northrop is 4-12. Giants looking for the defense, trying to see what they've got to offer right now. Jamin a fire for three. He got it.
That's impressive. I tell you, with his game, I know he can get to the cup easy. So if he starts hitting those shots, it's going to be tough to defend him.
Giants on top, 3-0. We're going to see what Northrop can do with the ball. Giants last night played a tremendous defensive game, held Logansport to 53 points, and winning by 30. Still nothing there. Go inside.
Good
Short
tip there by
Giants.
Townsend. Yeah. Good aggressive man-to-man defense.
The corner. Betts fires. Way down and out. Bledsoe got it.
Three-pointer by Betts touched everything but the bottom of the net.
Here comes Northrop. Giants up 5-0 early. Inside. Up, and he got the roll.
That was a nice move by 4. Northrop's going to try to press full court, it looks like.
See how the Giants handle it. Cross-court inside.
Nice
Bledsoe,
pass.
nice pass.
Great pass. So yeah, that's a great opportunity when the defense is stretched out like that. You can find nice gaps.
7-2 Giants, a minute and a half into the first quarter. A 3 in the air, no good. Rebound, Giants.
Get the ball and go. Here they go, pushing it up.
Betts, the corner. Warner's going to drive baseline, shot in the air, no good. Rebound, Northrop. Here come the Bruins. And he just threw it into the student section. Could be Marion Giant basketball. I want to thank our Marion Giant sponsors tonight for bringing you Marion Giant basketball.
Got to always know where the ball is when you're playing offense.
I think maybe he's wanting to get one of the cheerleaders' attention or something.
He was right next to him.
Here's Betts, the Giants with the ball in a 5-point lead inside. Jamin turn around up, and he wouldn't get it.
Still a great look. That's, you find that gap against the zone defense, and you'll create other opportunities.
Northrop finds themselves 5 points down early. There's a baseline shot in the air, and he couldn't get it. Rebound. Northrop up, and number 4.
He bounces back, yes.
Lawrence with another bucket. He's got both of them for the Bruins.
I tell you, 25 Alexander, he's got a really nice body. He's going to be, if he gets hot, he's going to be tough to defend.
He's 6'6", the senior. Warner from the corner, overshot at rebound. Jamin up, and he got it.
Might have got away with over the back there. We'll take it.
9-4 Giants. Northrop inside, they look like they're kind of quick, but Betts is quicker, knocks it away, and the Giants have it. Juicy Jackson looks inside, spin move up, and he missed it. Rebound. Here comes Northrop. They got a 2-on-none break. Look out. He lays it home. There's that big guy.
Yeah, we got to get back in that transition defense.
9-6 Giants. Betts being double teamed, gets past, nice move. Nice pass, Warner wide open. He couldn't fall, tipped up and no, and we got a foul.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank our Marion Giant sponsors, Ivy Tech, Kingdom Roofing, Summers Heating and Cooling, Nick McKinley State Farm Insurance, Gorman and Bunch Orthodontist, Nicholson Realty 2.0, IMG Insurance Management Group, Hudamaki, Brunner Dental, Greg Hubler Buick GMC, City of Marion, IWU, First Option Trucking, Ronald Morrell Jr., Via Credit Union, First Farmers Bank and Trust, and our halftime sponsor tonight, Evan King Health Markets.
Jamin's doing a nice job with that 6'6" frame. There aren't many opposing teams that are going to have guards that can match up with him, so he's crashing the boards and already had a couple early rebounds.
Couldn't get either free throw to fall, and here's Northrop trying to get back within one or none. They go inside, 10-footer in the air, no good, rebound, Giants. Betts across the timeline, finds Tusi in the corner, no good, rebound, Bruins.
A lot of early quick shots in the offense, but you know, they're good shots, so there's nothing wrong with it. They'll start falling.
And he got it. There's Mr. Lawrence, who now has 7 of their 9, and we're tied at 9.
Northrop back in a soft 2-2-1 zone.
Nice save by Jamin. Nice pass inside
Great
Bledsoe
pass.
for 2.
Great. What a no-look pass by Betts. That was outstanding.
Elijah Bledsoe with 6 points. The Giants up 2.
Greg, it's exciting to see this youth that we have in the Marion Giant program. A lot of sophomores that are playing a lot of minutes, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 5 sophomores on the varsity team, so looks good for the future.
And they all play in the rotation, right?
Side, Jackson, nice pass.
Nice pass.
Bledsoe up, and he got it. Bledsoe having a career night. He's got 8 here in the first quarter. The Giants up 4.
Tell you what, if you hit a few shots from the outside and then you start attacking it that way, they're going to have to come out of the zone eventually.
Spin move up and no good. We got a foul. Elijah Bledsoe, early in the season, he had a foot injury that slowed him a little bit, but I know last year he played a lot of JV games and looked very impressive, so he's kind of starting to get his own into it now in the varsity action.
Yeah, would he maybe have been hurt in that Noblesville game that I saw? Okay, yeah, I don't remember seeing him.
And the free throw, Alexander tried to help it in, tried to stare it in.
A little body language, a little body English.
Didn't work. 3:06 to go in the opening quarter. Giants up 13-9.
I do remember Faust. That's number 10 that just checked into the game, right? He's a very exceptional athlete.
Faust checked in, and Rogers just checked in, another sophomore. Faust had 2 electric dunks last night. He seems to spark the team once he comes in off the bench. Got to have a 13-10, Giants up 3, 3:04 to go in the opening quarter. Here's Rogers. He can knock that down in the air. Oh, wouldn't fall. Quickly down the other way, and nice save.
There we go.
Faust with a steal. Here come the Giants on the run. Here's Betts. Inside, falling down, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line.
Way to go to the cup. I thought he might toss that back up in the air for fouls. He was right there for it.
He'd be looking for it, I'm sure. 2:48 to go in the opening quarter. Giants up 13-10. Coach Blackmon comes in with 147 wins as the Marion Giant coach, which puts him 3rd behind Mr. Bill Green with 320 and Woody Weir at 163. So Coach Blackmon is inching his way back up to that 2nd spot.
That's impressive. I've heard of that Green fellow.
Yeah, they ought to name the building after him or something. I mean, he only won 5 state championships here. Other than that, he didn't do much.
I always get frustrated when people say it was all because of the talent. He was a maestro.
Yeah.
I mean, he was blessed with some talent, no doubt about it, but I think he developed a lot of it.
That's why there's a lot of coaches with 5 or 6 state championships to their credit. It's so easy. If you just get the talent.
Right, yeah, just all you have to do is have the talent.
The thing is not to ruin the talent. It was funny, I was talking to Kyle Perskier one time about their team. I said, what kind of plays did they draw up, Coach, for you? He goes, they didn't draw up any for me. It was all for Jones and Edwards. He goes, we just had to get whatever they missed.
Yeah, whatever's left over.
That's why he became the junkyard dog.
He was JYD. You're exactly right. Good memory.
Giants up 5 right now. Northrop, nice move inside. Nowhere to go with it. Inside again, lays it up, and no good. Rebound, and we get a foul.
Ooh, that was a questionable foul.
Fort Wayne Northrop always seems to have athletic players, no matter what year it is or what.
Yeah.
They just seem like they turn out athletes.
Yep. I mentioned in warm-ups that I've watched enough basketball that you can kind of tell if somebody can go or not, and they look like they can keep this thing interesting.
Northrop will play it in underneath their own basket, down 5. They go inside. Nowhere to go. Good defense with Giants, and we got traveling. I was going to ask you, I know you wore number 17 in football and baseball, and you wore number 34 in basketball. Is there any reason why you wore those numbers?
17 times 2 was why I chose 34.
That's what I wondered. Okay.
And 17, I think it just came about in baseball first, and then I just kind of stuck with it.
Rogers from 3. He wouldn't fall. Something about that rim, they're rolling around and coming back out.
And it's the side shots.
Yeah. We might have to have somebody check that or let it keep that way in the second half. Hopefully it continues when they shoot down there. Got a timeout on the floor with 1:58 to go in the first quarter. Giants up by 5. Back in a moment. Arena, we got 1:58 to go in the opening quarter. Giants up 15-10. What have you seen so far that you've liked from the Giants?
You know, I think Coach made a nice adjustment there. It looked like he switched over and put Townsend on 25 Alexander in the man-to-man half-court defense, and I think that's a smart move, just body-wise. He can be a pest to him.
Giants played in underneath their own basket. There's Rogers. Thought about a 3. Gives it to Fouts. He's going to drive. Inside, lays up, and no good. Wouldn't fall. Rebound, Northrop.
Well, at least we tried to get to the cup. I don't think we've hit an outside shot since that first one, right?
Yeah.
Jamin hit.
Northrop can't get inside. They want it. They'll fire from 3. It's in the air, and he got that one. Big guy can hit the 3.
Yeah, if he can stretch the court like that, that's going to be interesting.
Giants still a 2-point lead. Marion, he'll fire from 3. Wouldn't fall. Rebound. Here come the Bruins with a chance to tie or take the lead.
Tell you, the Bruins.
Nice block, and we got a foul, I think, before.
You know, their 2-2-1 press is really kind of soft, so I think if we can attack it a little more, we can get some buckets down closer to the rim.
Got free throws. That's the 4th team foul of the Giants. Northrop's been whistled for 2 so far. And it's Mr. Lawrence at the line, who has 4 points. He averages just under 8 points a game. And he got it.
Nice looking stroke.
Well, after Northrop had their team huddle out at half court, they're ready to get back into the game now. That's called multitasking.
Yeah.
They're in the middle of the game, you have a huddle and just keep playing.
They knew he was going to hit it. They weren't worried.
Second in the air, got them both. We're tied at 15. 75 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Betts to the Giants. There's Fouts. Knocked away. Northrop with a steal. They've got a break. Inside, lays it up and scores, and Northrop takes the lead. Merriweather with the basket. 17-15 Giants with a minute to go in the opening quarter. Jamin's going to drive inside, spin move up, and he wouldn't fall. We've had 3 or 4 like that. It looked like they should be going down.
Nothing wrong.
Just threw it off the backboard. Look out. Get ready.
Showtime.
Showtime!
Stories of his athleticism have made it all the way down to Indy. I knew that was coming.
That calls him to call a timeout with 39 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Tied at 17. Back in a moment. Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, we've got 39 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Northrop called a timeout, which is kind of unusual with that short of time left in the first quarter.
Looks like we're going to come out and try to give them a little pressure ourselves.
Giants have Smith in the lineup now. Rogers, Smith, Betts, Fouts, and Jamin. We're tied at 17 down to the final 33 seconds of the first quarter. Oh, looked like he kind of slid a foot. No call. Inside, lost it. Giants have it. Here we go the other way. Here's Betts quickly. Nice pass, knocked away, and here comes Northrop. And nobody wants it right now. Northrop's going to take it in, and it's scores. Bates Jr. with the bucket, and they're up 19 to 17, 14 seconds to go. Northrop's caught a little bit of fire right here toward the end of the quarter.
Yeah, they have. I think coaches make some nice adjustments, though, so it's just a matter of time getting things working out and hit some shots from the outside.
Rogers' baseline shot, no good. That's going to end the first quarter with the score. Northrop 19, the Giants 17. Back in a moment with quarter number 2.
We're Kingdom Roofing Systems, your local roofing experts. We take great pride in our ability to ensure quality workmanship. We're in the top 1% of contractors in Indiana who have earned Owens Corning's greatest badge of honor, Platinum Preferred. Plus, your first 25 years are 100% covered by Owens Corning's workmanship warranty. Trust the confidence Owens Corning has in your local expert, Kingdom Roofing Systems.
Success takes direction via credit union. Get from where you are to where you want to go with via credit union. With honesty and integrity, better service and pride. Involved in our community, we're on your side. Success takes direction via credit union. Credit union.
Greg, it looks like we got a couple free throws when we broke away there. I missed it, but there must have been a foul down low, and Rogers hit a couple free throws to tie it up. So we'll start the second quarter tied at 19.
Well, that helps. If they're going to add points, make sure they add it on the Giants' point of the scoreboard.
Yeah, I've been, from what I've seen so far, Greg, I think that our guards can cause some problems for Northrop, so coach went into a full court press there at the end of the first quarter. I think it was a nice move on his part. Let's see how it plays out.
Quarter number 2 coming up here at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, and we're all tied. It's been a close first quarter.
The 25 has been a tough matchup for us, so if we can pressure him in the full court or pick up the pressure up top and make the guards make some mistakes, that might keep the ball out of his hands.
Nowhere to go there at the top of the key. Knock away, and we've got a foul.
I know I'm biased, but I didn't see that one.
I think they bailed him out because I think he took a couple steps after that.
Yeah, that's what Jamin was even asking for. So it looks like there was travel before the foul.
Lukias Warner checking back in. Faust checking out right now for the Giants. Have Smith, Rogers, Betts, Warner, and Townsend on the floor.
I think the Giants are going into a 1-3-1 half-court trap. There we go. Try to get some turnovers.
It worked. Want to thank our Marion Giant sponsors for bringing you Marion Giant basketball. So far, it's been a tight one, 19-19. Can't get any closer. And there's a good look at the student section on their feet, as they will be for the rest of the ball game. Nice to be young and just stand and stand and stand and not get tired. Northrop on the steal. Inside, lays up, and he got it.
Man, oh man, oh man. They were trying to work it to the middle, which you always want to do against the zone, but did not work out.
Betts takes it inside, up. Nice move, nice basket. He's going to the line. Betts has 4. The Giants have tied it at 21.
He's got an excellent first step. It's fun to watch.
But 6'6" Alexander for them, he can handle the ball pretty well for a big guy.
Yeah, he moves well, spaces well. It looks like his outside shot's decent, but I think we'd rather him take those shots than get into the cup.
3-point play the old-fashioned way. Giants up 1, 22-21, 7:20 to go in the first half.
Still trying to do that half-court trap, and it's working out for us. Last 2 possessions, we got turnovers.
Giant basketball.
Yeah. All right, let's work the offense and try to get a little inside-out game going and get some good shots.
Comes Betts. Looking, there's something inside, kicks it out top. There's Jamin, hit a 3 earlier. Rogers open from 3 in the corner, no good. Just can't quite get those to fall yet.
You have those nights. Here we go,
Knocked
another
away.
turnover.
Come the Giants. Betts inside, lays up, and nice, wouldn't fall, tip in by Jamin.
Well, That's his third or fourth rebound already, I think.
Betts at least got style points. Nice steal by Rogers. He'll take the three wide open, and he wouldn't fall. Take the lid off the basket. Somebody. Northrop somehow got the ball up and banked it in. And we've got a whistle, I believe.
Oh. Usually they give a warning on that first one, but he teed him up right away.
It didn't take long.
All I saw was that he touched the ball after it went through the basket, which you're supposed to leave alone, I guess. But
the Giants up one, and Betts to get a free throw or two, or ever how many they want to give him. Sometimes I'm not sure on technicals. I
think they give him two on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a two-shot.
So I've seen those games that had technical, and they're up there for like 4 free throws. I'm like, okay.
And the ball.
Yeah. Got them both. Up 3, that's what you do with free throws. You knock them down. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 6:31 to go in the first half. Giants up 26-23. Back in a moment.
Marion High School has a rich history of music, sports, theater, and drama. We've been working on creating a digital video library of all the shows, games, and other media we can find so you can have a piece of that rich history. For more information, please contact Steve Wright at steve@wrightpromotions.video or call 765-669-1855.
Green Athletic Arena, 6:31 to go in the first half. Giants up 26-23. I want to thank our halftime sponsor, Evan King Health Markets. I believe at halftime we're going to have a shoot-off where some money could be won for possibly the cheerleaders for Marion High School, so it's going to be interesting at halftime.
Well, Northrop staying in the 2-3. I guess until we start hitting some shots, it doesn't make sense to do anything different.
Smith thought about it, and nice save by Betts. Here's Jackson just checked back in. Inside, Jamin. Rogers looks inside, lays up, and wouldn't fall. And here comes Northrop. Rogers having a few tonight that should have fallen, and they just haven't. Look out, no good rebound. Northrop all over the place for that one. Blocked by Jamin. Rebound, Jackson, here come the Giants. Jamin takes a tumble, but he's back up. Here come the Giants on the run.
Jamin's got the body that can counter Alexander.
Oh,
there we
yeah.
go. Get to the cup, I like it.
Somehow, some way, Tucci Jackson just scored 2 more, and the Giants up 5.
Giants back in the half-court trap. See if we can get another turnover.
Coach Blackmon encourages his team to get their hands up. Wide open 3, no good. Rebound.
Over the
Got
back.
it back. No call. Inside, knocked away. Northrop. There's a 3. He couldn't get it. Here come the Giants. Warner on the board. Comes Smith. Townsend. He'll fire from 3. Oh, what is that? I don't know if I've ever seen that many shots ring around and come out in one
You're
half.
right, not just misses, but just, I mean, literally have touched all parts of the rim, just can't get it to go through.
Did somebody put like grease on the rim or something down there? Something making it slick.
Well, the rim down here is gonna be due for us in the second half.
Let's hope so. 28-23 Giants, 5:11 to go in the first half.
I think we can take advantage of their guards, Greg, if we can get this thing, put some pressure on them and continue to force turnovers.
Warner here, fire from 3. No good, rebound, Northrop. Northrop finds themselves 5 points down. They'll fire from 3. No good, rebound, nice block out by Warner. And maybe a little bit too much of a block out.
Yeah, that's what the officials saw, that's for sure. That should just be our 6th foul, right? Okay.
Yep, both teams with 6. Northrop will play it in underneath their own basket.
Giants going to go to a man-to-man here underneath basket.
We were tied at 19 after the first quarter.
Still in a zone, 1-3-1.
Inside, nice pass up, and now on this end they're bouncing in. So what's the deal?
Here we go, transition.
Jamin takes it in, got it.
There we go. I tell you what, Northrop doesn't have an answer for that other than maybe Alexander, because he's got the body.
They want to talk about it. 4:40 to go in the first half. Giants up 5. Back in a moment.
My grandma was such an adventurer. She went everywhere, and she loved every minute of it. I can't believe I'm following in her footsteps, seeing these amazing places. Of course, First Farmers Bank and Trust Mobile Banking takes the stress out of traveling. I can pay my bills and monitor my finances from anywhere. I really have everything I need. Well, almost everything. First Farmers Bank and Trust Mobile Banking, making banking easier.
It's not like when they had to scalp tickets.
Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, 4:40 to go in the first half. Giants up 30-25. Want to congratulate some wrestlers for the Marion Giants that'll be recognized at halftime. Beck Vermillion, who won his weight class today in sectional.
It's awesome, Beck.
Nathaniel Beck, Kalik Malone, and Rylan Smithley. All 4 of them qualified to be in the regional next week. We want to take this moment right now to thank our director, Steve Wright, Mark Baldwin, Mark Fowler, and the camera people for doing an excellent job tonight.
Yeah, thanks to everybody. I really appreciate you having me. This is a lot of fun. It's always good to be back.
Well, we try to get nothing but the best. That's why you're here.
I
tell you played for the Marion Giants, so there you go.
Well, I tell my kids, no matter how long it's been, I've been away from Marion. I'm always from Marion.
There you go. Giants up 5. Wide open 3 for Northrop. Wouldn't fall. Got his own rebound. Up and still couldn't get it. Here come the Giants.
There we go.
Here's Jamin. It is showtime again.
There we go.
Jamin with the throwdown. The Giants up 7. He said, Jamarian, if you can do it, I can do it too.
Absolutely.
Knocked away. Still going to be Northrop basketball. I want to thank our Marion Giants sponsors, Ivy Tech, Kingdom Roofing, Summers Heating and Cooling, Nick McKinley State Farm Insurance, Gorman & Bunch Orthodontics, Nicholson Realty 2.0, and IMG for your Marion Giant sponsors for bringing you Marion Giant basketball. Shot in the air, no good. Rebound. Betts way up for the board. Way down quickly. Jamarian. Oh, yes. Giants up 9. That ought to straighten that rim out down there.
Well, give Coach Blackmon credit. Once we went to this half-court trap, they probably had 5 or 6 turnovers that's led to us creating a 9-point lead.
Three-pointer way over shot. We go the other way. Faust on the run. Inside, lays it up, and he got the basket. Giants with the biggest lead at 11. Trapping all over the place, and we got a foul.
Oh.
Thank our Marion Giant sponsors, IMG, Hudamaki, Brunner Dental, Greg Huber Buick GMC, City of Marion, IWU, First Option Trucking, Ronald Morrell Jr., Via Credit Union, First Farmers Bank and Trust, and our halftime sponsor, Evan King Health Markets.
Tusi coming out of the game. I think that's his 2nd foul.
Giants 7th, and Bates Jr., 6'1" senior at the line. He's got 2 tonight. Trying to add to his total 11-point Giant lead right now. And he wouldn't get it. Now we'll see what the Giants do with 11-point lead in the ball.
At some point in time, you think Northrop will come out of this zone.
Jamin's going to drive. He'll stop. Shot in the air. No good. Rebound. Here come the Bruins. Inside. Knocked away.
No, another turnover.
Still loose. Got it back. Knocked away again. And kicked down. I think it's going to be Northrop ball. You can't steal it. Just kick it.
Push him back out. That's right. Start all over.
Take 2. 36-25 Giants with 2:59 to go in the first half. Hope you're enjoying the Giants broadcast tonight. If you can, you need to get out and support the Giants in person. Still got some more home games after this one. Looking inside, nothing there. Getting really crowded on that side.
Yeah.
Inside, up, and nice move. Wouldn't fall. Rebound, Northrop, up, still wouldn't fall. Up, no good, they're going to foul.
They got him, hacked him pretty good on that one. Tell you what, though, over a 5-minute span, that's been a really nice run for the Giants.
Giants once again tonight are getting some help from different areas. They're kind of spreading it around. Right now on the floor we have Jamin Townsend, Bledsoe, Betts, Faust, and Smith. And he got it.
Looks like Northrop's dressing 9 kids, and I think he's played all 9 of them, so they're trying the entire rotation as well.
Well, Mr. Alexander has half their points. He's got 13 of their 26. So you scouted him before the game. You said there was a problem right there.
He stands out.
He's averaging 15 a game. He already has 13. Giants to the ball in a 10-point lead, knocked away. Oh, here comes Northrop.
Take care of it.
Inside there, guess who? Oh, and he missed the layup. Way down there, there's Faust wide open and couldn't hold on to it.
Trying to make the right pass, just lost control of it.
Come back the other way. Giants getting ready to sub a couple players right now. Knocked away. Here we go. And they got a foul. Giants wanting to run, wanting to get into a track meet.
Yeah, I think Jamin was wanting another dunk there. I think he had it if he got the ball.
Marion Faust to go to the free throw line. We've got some substitutions right now. Got Rogers back in. Yeah, well, maybe they're walking back and forth. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. Now they decide to come in. Jackson and Rogers.
There we got 5.
I guess they had to talk them into it. Jamarian Faust, 6'4" senior, averaging 11 a game. And usually a couple of spectacular dunks and moves and plays.
He's averaging 11 coming off the bench. That's impressive.
Well, a lot of the, unless you're older folks, don't remember John Havlicek had a Hall of Fame career coming off the bench.
Absolutely, yes.
That was for all the people that are my age out there or older. 11-point Giant lead stolen. Here we go the other way. Here's Jamin. Couldn't hang on to it. Got it back. Drives in, up, and got the basket.
All right, that boy Jamin.
Jamin's got 13. The Giants up 13.
Well, an excellent second quarter so far.
Giants outscored them 20-7. And we got a whistle. It was 19-19 after the first quarter, and right now the Giants have went from a tie game to a 13-point lead. Last night they had a 17-point lead at halftime and then kind of cruised after that.
Well, again, it's, making those adjustments. You see what happens in the first quarter, and Coach did a nice job.
Well, that's the thing about the Giants. If you're playing them, you don't want to get behind because they'll keep pressing and keep forcing the issue, and it's hard to come back.
Sure. Northrop, I think, trying to force us to take the outside shot, but as I mentioned earlier, they're going to have to come out of this zone here pretty soon, and then it's going to be tough for them to match up with our guys.
I guess they're confident he's going to make these free throws because they're just going to wait down at the other end. And, well, I guess he showed them. I showed you I can't hit both of them. 12-point lead, Giant basketball. Betts, he's going to drive, look inside.
Got it.
Jamin
there
inside.
Nice
Warner
pass.
fakes up and got the basket.
That's an excellent offensive set by the Giants.
His first 2 of the night. The Giants with the biggest lead of 14. 3 in the air. No good. Rebound. Warner between 2 Bruins. Oh, nice. And tossed it away. Here comes Northrop. Yeah. Inside. Up and no good. Rebound. Smith way up there and couldn't hang on to it. Still going to be Giant ball, though.
It's always a lot easier to get that rebound to take the outlet pass to the side instead of through the middle. There's too many bodies floating through there.
Well, Timmy Level told me last night that both Smith and Rogers can really leap. So Smith showed you right there when he went up for that rebound.
That's true.
Under a minute, Giants with the ball in a 14-point lead.
Northrop's still in the zone, but they're trying to extend it out a little bit higher, try to cause a little bit of havoc for our guards.
Back out top one. Here's Jamin. Looking, he's going to move inside, knocks the guy down, and they're going to call it off. It's a foul. Well, I guess you can't do that.
Yeah, if he doesn't extend the arm, he's probably fine. But once you extend the arm and maybe a little bit of acting as well, you're going to get called.
Giants and Northrop have played 50 times over the years, and the Giants have come out victorious 39 out of the 50. hoping for a number 40 against them tonight. Down to 35 seconds. Northrop with the ball in a 14-point deficit. Inside, couldn't hang on to it. It's going to be Giant basketball.
Well, I remember a great one between the Giants and Northrop. Was that 86 or 87 when it was number 1 versus number 2? We played at the Coliseum on a Thursday night.
Packed house, 9,000 people there, and Derek Keys hit some free throws at the end.
Absolutely right.
Giants may be content for the last shot. We're down under 20. We're down to 17. Betts drives around, slips, gets back up. A little Harlem Globetrotter move, and got something in the corner. Giant basketball. Thought Curly Neal just came back to play.
He kind of lost control of his body there for a second, didn't he?
It's going to be old-timers night. We're just going to talk about all the old-timers. 7.6 to go. Giants up 14. Back in a moment.
It takes lots of skill to be a Marion Giant basketball player. And it takes a lot of skill to make people smile in Grant County. We love making people smile in Grant County at Gorman Bunch Orthodontics. That's our job. And that's what we're really talented at. Just like it takes talent to put the ball in the hoop, it takes talent to put a smile on the face.
Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, Giants up 14 with 7.6 to go in the first half. Last night was talking to Tim Level, and he said, you know, that kind of made me feel old about something that happened. And I said, Tim, you graduated in 2017. I graduated in 1977. A news flash, you're not old. I've got shoes older than you, Timmy.
Hey, it goes by fast.
And let's see what we're going to come up with these last 7.6 seconds. 41-27. There's a look at the Marion Giant cheerleaders in the student section.
We'll see what Coach drew up with his old clipboard.
Betts will trigger it in. There's Rogers. He's going to drive inside into Warner.
Pass.
Warner, nice move. Trapped and knocked away. Long shot, and that's going to end the first half with a score. Marion Giants 41, Northrop 27. Back in a moment.
Hey Giant fans, I'm Evan King with Evan King Health Markets in downtown Marion. I want to make sure that your health is king. I specialize in under 65 health insurance, including dental, vision, supplemental, critical illness, and hospital coverages. And I can also help with Medicare and senior benefits. Give me a call to schedule your free consultation. I want to make sure that your health is king. Go Giants.
At the prestigious Cheerleader USA Invitational on June 21st to the 28th, 2023. The selection process to attend Cheer Hawaii USA not only includes outstanding cheer ability, but academic achievements and demonstrated leadership qualities. They will have the opportunity to learn from some of the best in collegiate cheer coaches and cheerleaders in the nation, with focus on leadership, skills, personal development, and how to get scholarships and experience Hawaiian culture. Please help me in congratulating our outstanding cheerleaders. Alyssa Dunham, Emma Bento, Ava Leon. The girls will be working on funding their trip through various fundraisers. If you would like more information on how to support our MHS cheerleaders, please contact their head coach, Taja Bell, or stay tuned to information listed on the Marion Giants website and social media. You ready?
Check. Hey everybody, I'm Evan King with Evan King Health Markets. Happy to be out here and sponsor the game tonight. So we have a fun contest going on. So we have two contestants. They have to make a layup, a free throw, three-pointer, and a half-court shot. If both of them make it, $200 is going to go to the cheerleaders, and if one of them makes it, $100 to support them. So yeah, happy to be here and support Marion. Hope everybody else supports the cheerleaders as well. Are our contestants ready? All right, go ahead.
Timmy buckets for 3. Get in there, Renika. You got this, Renika.
All right, Tim, if you hit another one, $200 is still going to go to the cheerleaders, so keep shooting. Congratulations to the cheerleaders. Now we'd like to introduce the 4 wrestlers from the Giants who qualified for regionals in Mechanical next week. First, Nathaniel Beck, who finished 4th. Next, Rylan Smithly, who also finished 4th. Khalid Malone, who finished 3rd. And Beck Vermillion, who won the sectional championship. Your coaches of the Giants are head coach Lonnie Johnson, assistant coaches Josh Elliott, Danny Beck, and David Stanley. How about a hand for your Giant wrestlers?
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please, for just a moment? Especially the Marion High School student section over here, because I know most of you are athletes, and even if you're not, this is extremely important. I want you to listen. If you did not attend the wrestling sectional today at Oak Hill, I wish you would have, because you would have been so proud, not only of these 4 who qualified for the regional, but the way that our entire team handled themselves with sportsmanship and the way they represented Marion High School, Marion Community Schools, and Marion, Indiana. Our coaching staff, they will not accept anything else. But I do want to tell you this. About 2 hours ago, I received an email from one of the referees at the sectional today. His name is Eric Lobshire. Never heard of the man, never saw him before. I want you to know what he said about this man right here, Khalid Malone. Will you come here, Khalid? I'm reading what the email was just about an hour ago. Marion High School 195-pounder Khalid Malone competed in the Oak Hill sectional today. I officiated more than one match that he was in. and I was so impressed with his sportsmanship and his desire and the way he acted with his opponents. As a senior, he has set a great example for Marion Giants and Marion Giant athletes. Kalik Malone. And so, just to carry this one step further, all of our student athletes will be receiving in the next week something like I have in my hand, and I'm going to read it to you because it's extremely important. It will be in every handbook. It will be in every locker room. It will be given to every student athlete. It says very simply, show class, have pride, and display character. If you do, winning takes care of itself.
Congratulations to these outstanding Marion student athletes.
Who values an Ivy Tech Community College Associate degree? Well, these Indiana colleges do. They're our partners in the Guaranteed Admissions Program, where an Ivy Tech Associate degree guarantees admission to their bachelor's programs. Who else? The 70,000 high school students who earn college credit each year and save tuition by doing it. But the real value of an Ivy Tech degree is the better life it makes possible. Get started today at ivytech.edu.
Hey Giant fans, I'm Evan King with Evan King Health Markets in downtown Marion. I want to make sure that your health is king. I specialize in under 65 health insurance, including dental, vision, supplemental, critical illness, and hospital coverages, and I can also help with Medicare and senior benefits. Give me a call to schedule your free consultation. I want to make sure that your health is king. Go Giants!
My grandma was such an adventurer. She went everywhere, and she loved every minute of it. I can't believe I'm following in her footsteps, seeing these amazing places. Of course, First Farmers Bank and Trust Mobile Banking takes the stress out of traveling. I can pay my bills and monitor my finances from anywhere. I really have everything I need. Well, almost everything. First Farmers Bank and Trust Mobile Banking, making banking easier.
Be able to knock down the threes, but when it comes to your smile, I'm a straight shooter. Gorman and Bunch Orthodontics. We'll put a smile on your face.
The goal isn't graduation day. It's a better everyday after. It's the first day in your new career. Your first pay raise. The 5th day of that week-long vacation. It's the first paid holiday home with your family, or the day of your last car loan payment, much sooner than you thought. At Ivy Tech Community College, we don't just care about your degree, we care about your life. Let's get started at ivytech.edu.
Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, we're just a few seconds away from the start of the second half. Giants up 41-27. They were led by Jamin Townsend with 13. Betts had 7, Faust 7. And we had 8 points by Elijah Bledsoe. Rogers 2, Jackson 2, Warner 2, and a 14-point lead. What Coach Blackmon tell his team?
Well, you know, they really didn't do a lot wrong, especially in that second quarter. You know, if the shots are falling in the first quarter, we could really have a stinker on our hands right now.
I know they were working the ball well. I noticed one thing in your senior year. I see you had 11 touchdown receptions and over 800 yards. Who was the quarterback?
Jeff McPherson, still one of my best friends.
I noticed that in football, but I watched you guys play basketball. I noticed he didn't pass as much in basketball as he did football. It seemed like he forgot how to pass in basketball.
He had to pass to me in football because I brought him to school. And then in basketball, he never saw a shot he didn't like.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to clarify what I was watching. I was making sure.
And those are facts.
Three-pointer in the air for the Giants. No good rebound. Knocked out of bounds. Going to be Giant basketball. Well, no, I watched all those highlights, and I see he would get the ball, and I would think, well, Casey's wide open in the corner, and it's like he were oblivious to you. Bledsoe outside, no good, rebound, Northrop. So you can mention that to him. That,
I will call him as soon as I get in the car.
Northrop, see what they do now, down 14 to start the second half. Inside, okay. Got a whistle and a foul. Now I think they're trying to figure out
who to call it on, where,
who and why. They've got to figure it out.
Greg, the thing I've noticed is, you know, the team keeps gelling, keeps meshing. They can make a nice run in the tournament, and then the future's bright. You're playing that many sophomores. That's a good thing for Coach Blackmon.
Coach Green used to say the best thing about sophomores, they become juniors. Best thing about juniors, they become seniors. Shot is blocked by Betts. Northrop, that was a fourth foul on Tusey Jackson, by the way. You've got to watch that.
Was that his fourth? Oh, wow.
And we've got kicking, still Northrop basketball. We were tied at 19 after the first quarter. The Giants put up 22 in the second quarter and held Northrop to 8 to open up this 41-27 lead.
Giants are staying in the half-court trap. 1-3-1.
And we got another foul.
Oh, boy.
Well,
they had him caught there in the corner. If they just could have contained him.
Got a push. That's the second foul of the Giants. It's on Betts. That's his first.
Did you say that Lattusi has does he have 3 then? There's 4? Does he really?
That's what the
I missed that one.
says.
I missed one. I know. I remember seeing the second and then that one, but.
And it should be Giant basketball. Well, we played 1:03 here in the third quarter, and we're still at 41-27. Thank our Marion Giant sponsors for bringing you Marion Giant basketball. Here's Townsend. He'll fire from 3. Got it!
Northrop continues, you know, down 14, now down 17, and staying in his own defense.
His second 3 of the night. He's got 16. Almost up to his average inside. He got the basket.
Ford's had a nice game for them, hasn't he? Dallas Lawrence.
Yep. Got him for about 11. Betts inside. Nice move. Up and wouldn't fall. Warner with the rebound.
Yeah, swing that thing around. There you go. One more.
Jackson. He's going to drive. Nothing there.
Jamin's wide open in the middle.
Betts, he'll fire from 3. Looks good. Short. Rebound. Bledsoe up and got it. That's 10 for Elijah Bledsoe. That's a career high in varsity, I'm sure.
Last night, did they go up and down quite a bit? It was a high-scoring game, right? Sometimes that second night, your legs are a little bit shot.
Yeah.
Which definitely affects your outside shot.
Northrop hits a 3, and it's still a 14-point Giant lead. Jamin drawing a lot of traffic in there.
There we go.
Got
there
it. Nice.
I like that.
Well, we're on the right side of the rim this time because that one down there wasn't helping us out at all.
A little softer rim. They must have tightened the other one too much.
Up and no good rebound. Warner and the Giants. On the run, here's Betts. Spin, what a move somehow. And got the basket. Oh! Well, Coach Blackmon's going to go over there and just think about that one.
It's an interesting call from the angle that ref had as well. And it sure looked like the guy was way underneath the bucket.
Made a circus move and then a tremendous shot and nothing to show for it but a foul.
That's twice Betts has done that with the dribble and kind of lost control of his body but maintained control of the ball.
Giants up 16. Going inside, up and no good rebound. Got it back, up and do something up there and got, I think we bailed him out there. It looked like he rebounded, just threw it at the basket.
He had lost control of his legs as well. They were kind of flailing. You know, it's just we get it, Greg. We get him caught there in the corner at times. We need to maintain that, not let him break the trap.
Pretty good halftime. We had Tim Level and Ronika Drake hit big shots as our halftime sponsor, Evan King Health Markets, made a nice donation to our cheerleaders who are planning a trip soon, I believe, to Hawaii.
Oh, outstanding. Is that a competition or what? Wow.
I just think maybe a vacation.
I want that job.
I'm sure there's something going on. It's a good trip no matter what's going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if you have to go there and work, it's still, 15-point lead.
Lawrence hit the front end there.
And he got them both. 48-34.
Every time at the line, it's looked good.
Here's Jamin. He wants to run a little bit. In the corner. Getting trapped. Baseline.
There we go.
Rogers wide open for three, and he didn't get a rebound. Betts up and got it. Donovan Betts with the basket. The Giants back up 16.
Ooh.
Inside, he got it. He just keeps putting up the points.
He does.
Still a long way to go. Inside, Jamin up, and we got a whistle, another offensive foul.
I think that was a good call. I don't disagree with that one. Quite a bit different than Betts's.
Second foul on Jamin. Thank our Marion Giants sponsors, Ivy Tech, Kingdom Roofing, Summers Heating and Cooling, Nick McKinley State Farm Insurance, Gorman & Bunch Orthodontics, Nicholson Realty 2.0, and IMG for bringing you Marion Giant basketball.
You don't worry so much about the second foul in the second half, but you sure don't want Jamin to pick up a third before the fourth.
And the buckets cuts it to 12. Just about halfway through the third quarter.
Bruins did a nice job breaking our
Let's
half-court
get
trap
knocked
there.
down, and we get a foul. Giant basketball. So we want to thank our sponsors: Hutamaki, Brunner Dental, Greg Hubler Buick GMC, City of Marion, IWU, First Option Trucking, Ronald Morrell Jr., Via Credit Union, First Farmers Bank and Trust, and our halftime sponsor, Evan King Health Markets. Giants play it in with a 12-point lead, just under 4 in the third quarter.
Northrop staying with the 2-3 zone.
That's the pick. Warner inside, kicks in the corner. Rogers for three. He got it. He's fouled.
Nice looking stroke and a little contact afterwards. Let's get 4 here.
Going for the 4-point play. Well, it's about time because he had 2 or 3 in the first half that went way down in and out just with the ball.
Yes. Nice arch to a shot. Everything looks good. So.
Second team foul on the Bruins this quarter, and couldn't get the 4-point play. We'll take the 3. 53-38 Giants. Northrop inside, back out.
Doesn't seem like our half-court defense has given as many problems as it was in the first half.
Shot, no good. Rebound. Betts. Here come the Giants. Quickly out to Jamin. Jamin's going to drive. He's going to stop. 3-pointer in the air. No good. Rebound. Northrop. Here's Alexander. He's going to drive coast to coast. Up and lost it. It's going to be still Northrop basketball.
Northrop ball. Jamin did a good job getting his body in front of him. Just happy he didn't pick up another foul.
It's nice to go coast to coast, but at the end of the trip, you come, there's Jamin Townsend, 6'6", waiting on you. It's not really a benefit to get down there.
And he's got the same size as Lawrence, so he matched him.
Elijah Bledsoe checks out of a good ball game tonight. He's got 10. Fouls back in. Knocked away. Here comes still a Northrop ball. Jamin thought maybe it shouldn't be, but it is.
Yeah, it was tipped. I guess not possession, but tipped, so that's why.
Stolen away. Here's Warner to Giants.
There we got another turnover.
Jamin, he's going to drive baseline. Stop in the air. Got it.
Got it. Well, that's impressive. You hit that little mid-range off of one step. That's nice.
Jamin's got 20. He had 21 last night in the Giant victory. No good. Rebound. Northrop. Pass inside, up, and they got it. Giants up 15. Back the other way. And they'll slow it down a little bit.
Just kind of trading punches right now, but not giving up any ground. That middle's wide open if they can just get the ball in there and then attack down low.
Here's Warner.
Someone needs to flash.
Here's Rogers from 3. He got it!
All right, get hot, baby. I told you this rim down here was softer.
Lamar Rogers taking advantage of this rim, and the Giants are up 18. Three-pointer no good, rebound Northrop. Inside.
He's kind of everywhere, isn't he?
Oh yeah, inside, up, and scores it. 58-42 Giants. Minute 45 to go in quarter number 3. So far it's been all Marion Giants, which is the way we like it. Here's Faust out top. He's going to look inside. Nice move, lays it up, and he couldn't get it. Battled for Warner. Northrop comes away with it. Alexander, he's going to run. Inside, up, and alley-oop. Wouldn't fall.
Good thought.
Northrop got it back. Inside, up, and still wouldn't fall. We got a foul inside.
I think Jamie just picked up his 3rd.
I'll thank our Marion Athletic Booster Club sponsors, our gold members, J. Meyer Real Estate, Philip Morgan Landscaping, class of 1971, Bobby Browder, Edward Jones, Moving Real Estate, Colonial Oaks. Me and my wife Lori are part of that group. Want to encourage you to continue to be Marion Giant supporters, to keep the program strong and help all the athletes, not just in basketball, but football, baseball, soccer, you name it. It helps support when you're a Marion Giant booster.
Well, I would have Jamin out right now with 3 fouls, but coach is going to let him stay. So we'll see. Hopefully he can keep his hands to himself.
Giants up 16. Inside. Back out. Inside again. Up and no good. Rebound. Alexander couldn't get it to fall.
Wow.
Still got it. Up and Faust knocks it down. We got a foul. Thank our purple members, the Booster Club sponsors, Alan and Christy Beck and family. The Bento family, Todd and Susan Nicholson, Alan and PJ Culley, 150 Club member, Mary Paulmeyer, Kathleen and Paul Ferguson, David Stanley, Charles and Darlene Slaughterbeck, Philip and Ruth Bunch, David and Joyce King, Troy and Michelle Klum, Charles Shalosky, our 75 Club members, Chambers Property Services, David Culley, Mike and Norma Aker, Bruce and Leslie Anders, our 30 Club members, Clyde and Valerie Thornell, class of 1967, Habitat for Humanity, Gilead Ministries, Larry Gawley in memory of Alan Gawley and Brad Woodward. Thank all of our Marion Giant sponsors and boosters for helping support Marion Giant athletics and bringing you Marion Giant basketball.
Alexander hit both those free throws. You know, the foul was called on Faust. Looked like he may have had a pretty clean block, but he swatted and
he's going to go to the line.
Turn around and see if we can do it down here.
Nice recognition at halftime of our Marion Giant wrestling team that wrestled today in the sectional. We have 4 members of that team going to the regional. Beck Vermillion, Nathaniel Beck, Kalik Malone, and Rylan Smithley will be wrestling next Saturday in the regional.
Yeah, congrats to all the boys, especially to Beck Vermillion, close family friend of mine, and great to see him do it. I see him wrestle all the time out on, his parents have a trampoline out on the lake, so I see where he gets it.
I was just telling him earlier, I watched him a couple of his matches today. I was kind of concerned he fell behind. I thought, you can't get here to the sectional and not win now, Beck. But he came through, as did Faust with that second free throw.
That was 4th foul on Alexander, so that's really going to hurt the Bruins.
He's been their star tonight.
Oh,
okay. 59-44, right down still, and here come the Giants. Faust on the run, down the middle, and he slams it home! Oh yeah.
You know,
inside, the other way, they got a layup. 27 seconds. Here's the Giants. They're still going to run. Not done yet. Faust. Rogers in the corner. Yes!
Stay hot, stay hot.
Giants up 18. 13 seconds.
No fouls.
Play up. no good. Rebound. Fouls. Here come the Giants quickly. Here's Betts. Inside. Nice move. And he got the basket. Giants have opened up a 20-point lead. That's going to end the third quarter. The score, the Marion Giants 66, Northrop 46. Back in a moment with the final 8 minutes.
At Insurance Management Group, our mission is to protect our coworkers, communities, and clients. One way in doing so is we educate and equip our clients with the information that they need to make the best insurance decision for them. Please check us out at insurancemanagementgroup.com. Looking forward to working with you soon.
Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena after 3 quarters, it's 66-46. So what do you think there, Mr. Clevenger?
You know, it was a nice little stretch. I was laughing for the basketball that I watch a lot down in central Indiana. There may have been one shot in that last minute 30, and I think we saw 8 shots and probably rattled off 6 or 8 points for the Giants. So nice job. And with Alexander being out for the Bruins, it's going to be a tough uphill battle right now for Northrop.
Starting quarter number 4, Giants with a 20-point lead. Led by 14 at halftime, just keep inching it up farther and farther, making it tougher for the Bruins to come back. Giants looking for win number 10 of the season tonight.
Giants are staying in the 1-3-1 half court. Forced a lot of turnovers out of it tonight.
Northrop just
There's another one.
Giant basketball. Well, right now the Northrop coaches over there just kind of sitting there thinking, well, what do we do now? Start planning for the next game?
I think he sat down and maybe said it's time to start working on that strategy.
Jamin inside, through trap in. I thought he got it, but he didn't. Nice move by Jamin. Was there anybody out there that you want to say hello to? Like,
well, you know, my beautiful bride is home watching. She's a Marion Giant grad as well. 3-time state competitor in gymnastics. She was Kelly Burke at the time, now Kelly Clevenger. So say hello to my lovely bride.
So is she going to critique you when you get home?
Yeah,
tell you
absolutely.
What a great job you did.
And I hate that my parents are here tonight, so hopefully they're watching as well.
I'm sure they are, because you can't find any bigger Marion Giant fans than your parents.
We've pulled them away from a lot of games this year because they're watching their grandson play. But
well, we'll give them a pass when you're going to see your grandchildren play. Giants up 21, 7:30 to go in the ball game. Northrop is really running out of answers. They're not sure what the question is other than what time we get back on the bus. He hits a shot, 67-48. Giants still got the foot on the pedal. Fouls here, fire from 3. Why not?
I got to assume that's not part of his game normally, but that looked like a good stroke.
When it rains, it pours. And there's traveling.
Giants turnover.
Hit the 70 mark. It's 70-48 with 7 minutes to go, and Coach Blackmon may get to do what he did last night with about 5 minutes and 28 seconds to go. He emptied the bench and let some guys get some playing time.
Well, it's always good to do that, get deeper in the bench, and then as well as, you know, if they play 2 games back-to-back.
Rogers, oh, wouldn't fall. Rebound, got it back. Betts, he'll fire from 3. He got it. Giants have knocked down 7 3-pointers tonight. And Northrop, I think, is dribbling the wrong way. We've got a timeout on the floor. 6:36 to go. Giants up 73-48. Back in a moment.
There's a new game in town at Greg Hubler Buick GMC. And supporting the Marion community is our #1 goal. From raising funds for local charities to volunteering our time, to giving back any way we can. Greg Hubler Buick GMC is behind the Marion community all the way. That includes being a proud sponsor of Marion High School basketball. For the best deals in town, it's a slam dunk at Greg Hubler Buick GMC.
Back at the Bill Green Athletic Arena, 6:36 to go. Giants up 73-48. Well, what do you tell your players now? Just keep playing hard?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the Giant. I felt like we were pulling away with the game as it was, and then when Lawrence got in the foul trouble, or Alexander, I'm sorry. Boy, we really stretched this thing out.
He's back in there right now.
Yeah.
Rogers, he's going to drive. Inside up and wouldn't fall, overshot it, and it's going to be still Giant basketball.
Yeah, I think the Bruins coach just said, hey, I got to get him back out there no matter what, because this thing's getting out of control.
Yeah, the Titanic's going down. You might as well go down with
Put your best out there, yeah.
Giants with a 25-point lead. Rogers from three, no good. Rebound, Jamin. Up and count it.
Got it. Giants are pressuring a little bit, trying to put a little salt in the wound, I think.
Have Jamin unofficially for 23 tonight.
He's got a nice ball game.
Turnaround shot by Alexander, nothing but air. That's going to be Giant ball. We got a foul.
Yeah, looks like he hit him on the elbow, I believe. Foul, so that'd be his fourth.
4 on fouls. 5:58 to go. Want to thank our Marion Giant sponsors: Ivy Tech, Kingdom Roofing, Summers Heating and Cooling, Nick McKinley State Farm Insurance, Gorman and Bunch Orthodontic, Nicholson Realty 2.0, IMG, Hudamaki, Brunner Dental, Greg Hubler Buick GMC, City of Marion, IWU, First Option Trucking, Ronald Burrell Jr., Via Credit Union, First Farmers Bank and Trust, and Evan King Health Markets, our halftime sponsor. And I know the cheerleaders are really happy he was a sponsor tonight. They came out in a good situation, thanks to Tim Level and Renika Drake. And now Northrop's going to run. Alexander, he throws it down.
So I got to ask, does the Fouls kid play football by chance?
No, and Betts quickly the other way before you can blink.
If Faust would be a wide receiver, boy, he'd be a tough matchup, wouldn't he?
Oh, yeah. Inside.
Nice move.
And he got it. Well, one thing about it, Alexander's not quitting.
A little heart in that guy.
23-point Giant lead, 5:20 to go. And they threw it back too quickly. Jamin didn't quite get across the timeline before he caught the pass. He's still looking like, what? I'm here. What? I'm right here.
I think you got to have your feet down before.
Well, there's that. Like I remember back, they used to call, watching the NBA game, they'd call travel when Bill Russell was doing a game. He'd say, well, they were just little steps.
Doesn't matter, it was 4 of them.
Yeah. Here come the Giants on the run.
And he gets a lot of loose balls.
A lot of room. Look out. Throw. No, wouldn't go. Well, it was going to look good if it went down.
I was looking for coach's reaction on that.
And he lays it up and scores. 19-point lead. Here come the Giants.
Nice find. He's clearing the bench now.
Fouls up, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. We're going to have substitutions. We got Elijah Bledsoe back in. Tim Jones in. Rashad McCollum in. And Marquise Bledsoe. So with 4:46 to go.
21-point lead.
Nice problem to have. Last night, I believe it was 5:28 to go. He was able to empty the bench, and now with 4:46, I'm sure Coach would like to do that to the rest of the season. Be able to, midway through the fourth quarter, be able to empty your bench because you got such a big lead.
What are we gonna play here? A little 2-3.
Inside, up, he got it. 19-point Giant lead with 4.5 to go.
We need to take too many quick shots right now with the new fresh group out there.
Here's Smith. Bledsoe. He missed it. Rebound. Got it back.
Got it.
Up and lost it. Still to be Northrop ball.
That was questionable.
Right now, the Giants have Bledsoe and Bledsoe out there. Tim Jones, Smith, and McCollum. He'll fire from 3. Here we go the other way. Here's Tim Jones. Hangs on to it. Up and got an extra step in there, and he gets fouled.
Man, that was a little delayed, wasn't it? It was the old hockey body check.
Tim Jones, a freshman, is the Marion Giant quarterback in football.
Great.
So if he decides to throw you a pass up here, he just remembers that you were a receiver, and he wants to throw to receiver.
I'll pick him up and take him to school. We got our old football coach back, I heard, right? Chambers is back?
Mr. Craig Chambers.
Great.
He was here at the ball game last night.
That's great. I remember he did an excellent job with the kids.
Giant basketball, 4 minutes to go in the ball game and a 19-point lead. Here's Tim Jones. His drive stop. Nice shot.
Nice move. Excellent move.
Shows he can shoot with the right hand as well as the left.
He's only a freshman, huh?
Yep. Inside Bledsoe. He got another one.
Good find.
He's got a dozen tonight. Big game for Elijah. Giants up 23.
Northrop should be pushing it a little bit harder.
Yeah. I think they keep looking at the clock thinking, is this thing over yet? Now I'm not sure they want to shoot it, except he does.
He's not going to quit, I can tell you that.
Say, Mr. Alexander, he just keeps playing.
He's got some dog in him.
He's got a ton of points tonight. Not enough because they're still down 21. And the Giants lost it. We're going the other way.
Foul's coming back in, huh?
Yep, he wants a little more action. Probably had to talk to the coach over there. Said, Coach, just let me play a little bit more. Remember, Coach, I'm a senior. Let me play
Yeah, give me some minutes.
Fires from three. He got it.
Got it. The rim hasn't been as tight for them as it was for us.
Well, if they just hit 6 more of those without us scoring, it'd be back in the ball game. 81-63, 2:35 to go. Bledsoe, he'll fire.
Oh!
Wouldn't stay down.
In and out. Tell you what, I like Jones's body control for a freshman. That's impressive.
Good kid.
That's great to hear. Oh, got us one. No.
And still loose.
Jump ball. Good fight, good fight.
It'll be Giant basketball. 2:08 to go. Giants up 81-63. Want to thank all of our Marion Giant sponsors. Encourage you Marion Giant fans to get out and support the Giants this coming Thursday, an unusual Thursday night game against the Muncie Central Bearcats. You remember them?
I do remember them well. A lot of good battles.
Back to the highlights we saw tonight of you, I think you hit free throws that wrapped up the game against them.
And if I remember right, that may have been an NCC title.
Yep. Inside up and no good. Rebound, way up for the rebound.
Tell you what, Jones, it lists him at 6'1". He looks bigger than that to me.
That's what I've always thought. Every time I look at it and I get next to him, I think he's got to be taller than that.
Maybe he's growing. He's still young.
He's a sneaky 6'1".
Yeah.
Fouls for 3. Wouldn't fall.
Usually it's the other way around. You know, somebody's listed at 6'1", they're 5'11".
Yeah. 81-63, a minute 29 to go.
Northrop finally subbing out their best player, Alexander. They're waving the white flag, I guess.
McCollum, he'll fire for 3. Oh, wouldn't fall. Looking for his first varsity points right there.
You could see it with the entire bench, too. They were going crazy.
He'll fire, no good. Rebound. Inside, still wouldn't fall. Here come the Giants. Here's Faust. Look out.
Oh, he lost his footing.
Lost his footing.
He jumped like me there.
Well, yeah. Well, he probably saved the rim from damage.
Nice pass.
We're going to try it again. Inside. Lost it again. Still lost it. Still loose. McCollum, he'll fire. He got it! From downtown. It's 3 on the board. Everybody into the act. And Northrop scores. We're down to 40 seconds. Giants up 19. About to wrap up victory number 10 of the season. And then Thursday night here at home, we play the Muncie Central Bearcats in the North Central Conference game.
Giants aren't going to put it at him anymore. It looks like they're trying to just kill the clock.
And the students are letting you know that we believe that we just won. I'm glad they do that when we're up 19, not up 5 or 6.
Right.
I've seen schools do that, and I wonder, don't say that yet.
Yeah. With a minute to go, there's still a lot that can happen, right?
Looks like this may be our final tonight as the final seconds tick down.
84-65. Well, it was a pleasure. I had a blast.
Marion Giants are victorious tonight, 84-65 to move to 10-6. Northrop falls to 4-13. Coach Blackmon gets his 148th win as a Marion Giant coach, 294 altogether, so he's inching up toward 300 career wins. I guess with 3 state championships, almost 300 wins, I guess he can coach.
Yeah, you know, I remember how great of a player he was, so it's neat to see him do it and pass that along to the younger generation.
Well, it's been really fun tonight. We've got to talk about some baseball, some football, how that you didn't get passes from McPherson on the basketball court, how you probably could have scored a lot more points.
Ask Fresh about that one as well.
Yeah.
Hey, as soon as it got across half court, Jeff was going to put it up if he had the ball in his hand.
Well, that's one thing about it. Freshwater, he would pass the ball.
Absolutely.
He set a lot of assist records. So
Jerry and I were team players. Can't say so much about Jeff.
Well, you know. It's been fun tonight. I want to thank all of our Marion Giant sponsors. Thank all the people working behind the scenes. Steve Wright, Mark Baldwin, Mark Fauser, our camera people doing a tremendous job. Thank you, Marion Giant fans, for watching. I want to encourage you to get out and support the Marion Giants here in the Bill Green Athletic Arena. Fun team to watch. 2 big wins this weekend. Thursday night, great night to come watch Muncie Central. And the Giants renew that rivalry, 2 teams with 8 state championships. It's always fun when they get together, and it's usually always a dogfight.
Yeah, I tell you what, again, I said it multiple times, but I had a blast. Thank you so much for having me, and the future is bright for the Marion Giants.
Well, Mr. and Mrs. Clevenger, you did a great job with this one. He did a great job tonight. Not only is he a great athlete, he's a great commentator. Marion Giant victory. So for Casey Clevenger, this is Greg Keaton saying so long. We'll see you this coming Thursday.